Chiefs Kingdom, I need your help. I'm on Instagram at Tyler Jones Live. And just the other day, I posted this photo at the Final Four. Brought some drip, as the kids would say. And I have a deal that I'm willing to offer because I would like some more followers. That way you guys can get more Chiefs content beyond just this show by following me on IG at Tyler Jones Live. Everybody, the first 10 people that like that photo and follow me, I will follow you back on IG. Does that sound like a deal? Give me a follow at Tyler Jones Live for more Chiefs coverage on Instagram. And go ahead and hit that like button on that photo. I'd appreciate it. We'll get started with this edition to the Kansas City Chiefs Report. Welcome in to the Kansas City Chiefs Report. Tyler Jones here with you. Thanks for stopping by. On today's show, we are going to be talking about the latest rumblings from Chiefs owner Clark Hunt, as Clark Hunt is being very aggressive about the future of this organization, where they want to go, particularly when it comes to the international side of things, as well as how they stack up when it comes to being featured among the best of the best on holidays. And so on today's show, we're going to begin with a schedule update, and we're going to let you hear from Clark Hunt. We'll also talk about the holiday game idea that's being thrown around as well. Let's start with this new report that the Chiefs are the leading favorites to be the Chargers' opponent in the Week 1 matchup in Brazil. And if you need some context here, folks, last season, the NFL went to Brazil for the first time for a Friday night game that was on Peacock. And in that Friday night game, you had the Eagles and the Packers. It was a terrific matchup, very successful. And the NFL's planning to go back there with the Chargers as the home team. And there's talk about having a divisional game between the Chiefs and the Chargers, the Chiefs as the road team there to start the 2025 season. Here's more of what you need to know. The Chargers will play a home game in Sao Paulo, Brazil to open up the season. The game is slated to take place on Friday, September 5th. So you'll have the opening night game in Philadelphia that Thursday when they'll raise the banner for the Eagles, and then Friday you'll have another matchup, college football on Saturday, full slate of NFL games on Sunday with Monday Night Football to cap off the weekend. A streaming network is expected to air the game. We mentioned Peacock had this game last year. It could be on Peacock, could be on Prime Video, might be on Netflix. We don't know, but that is what the expectation is. This season, there will be 7 international games in 2025, including that season opener in Brazil. The last time the Chiefs played an international game was back on November 5th of 2023 when they played the Miami Dolphins. The Chiefs were the home team in that matchup in Germany, and the Chiefs had a lot of fans come out and support in Germany, a large contingency of Chiefs fans on that side of the globe. Now, I'll say this. When it comes to the idea of playing in Brazil, safety is a high level of concern, as that is not the most safe country by any stretch of the imagination for a number of reasons, which I don't need to go into. But I'll say this. Playing on a Friday and making this trip overseas, I know some people are going to be skeptical, a little hesitant about this endeavor here of, one, you're having to travel so far, you're playing on a short week, but because this is the opening game, and on top of that, too, you would actually get some extra rest by playing on Friday instead of a Sunday game, national stage, on one of these streaming networks. I think this could actually work out pretty well for the Kansas City Chiefs, and they're not having to give up a home game either by the Chargers being the home team. Clark Hunt said this on international games. On playing international games, we're willing to do it whenever the opportunity presents itself. We don't have a lot of control over that, except periodically with whatever the rotation of teams scheduled to play overseas of the league is at and where we can be the home team. We make the league aware every year that we would be delighted to play an international game, whether as a home team or as an away team. We hope at some point we'll get picked back up. So Clark Hunt is all in on this idea of more international games, and he has a specific plan in mind of their outreach of how they want to address this that we'll tell you about here in just a bit. But let's ask you first in our pinned comment today, your chance to make the call. Do you like the idea of the Chiefs playing in Brazil? Type Y for yes, in for no. Chime in on our pinned comment today. Let us know what you think, if you like that idea or not. Today's show is sponsored by Game Time. Game Time is the place to go for the best seats, the lowest prices guaranteed. Game Time makes getting tickets even faster and easier. Prices on the Game Time app actually go down the closer it gets to first pitch. With killer last-minute deals, all-in prices, views from your seat, and their lowest price guarantee, Game Time takes the guesswork out of buying MLB tickets. Game Time is the official ticketing marketplace of the Chiefs Report. They have some great last-minute deals where you can save up to 60% off buying last minute for sports, concerts, comedy shows, theater productions, and more. Game Time Picks makes last-minute ticket buying even easier by quickly highlighting the best deals in the stadium. They have their zone deals where you can save even more when you choose a section and let Game Time choose the seats. They have their all-in pricing, which allows you to toggle the feature and get the no surprise fees at checkout. They also have their seat views where you can get a panoramic view from your seat in the app before you buy. The lowest price is guaranteed, or Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference. Your purchase is covered with the most flexible customer service policy in the ticketing industry. Maybe you want to go to a Royals game, and I got to tell you, there's some great deals on Royals tickets as well as other tickets in the Kansas City area. I've saved a lot of money on Game Time. You can too, folks. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code ChatSports for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code CHATSPORTS for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. Last-minute tickets, lowest prices guaranteed. The link is in the comments and the description of today's video. Game Time, proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs Report. So more on the plan, where the Chiefs go from here with these international games and what Clark Hunt has in mind. Clark Hunt stated that the Chiefs, they're not looking to be America's team. They want to be the world's team. Hunt wants international and holiday games every year for the Kansas City Chiefs, one or the other, whether they get to go overseas and play a game as the home or road team, or be in one of these featured holiday games on Thanksgiving or Christmas. They want to be on the biggest stage in front of the biggest audiences they can with an international view in an effort to really grow this fan base beyond the Kingdom in Kansas City. Clark Hunt said this, well, our goal is to be the world's team. That starts with being one of the top teams here in the United States. It's a credit to our players, some of the personalities that we have on the team, and certainly the success we've had the last 6 years. Our TV ratings have been very high whenever we play. We also have some very special fans of Taylor Swift, who is dating Kelsey, who help drive those numbers as well. I'll say this about Clark. Clark, he's a visionary. We've seen what he did to really promote MLS and get that going in the soccer scene on the international stage, following his father's footsteps, the great Lamar Hunt. And I know that some fans might not like having more international games, especially if that takes away a home game or the holiday games, where instead of being with your family or the players getting to be with their families, you're sitting there watching the game, or you're going to Arrowhead and maybe missing out on opening presents that morning, and instead you're at the football game, right? But big picture, this is setting up things for the future. And according to a new report, the Chiefs very well may play on Christmas again this year. And the Chiefs are actively pursuing with the NFL that they would like to have an annual holiday game potentially on Christmas Day every single year, where it could be Merry Chiefsmas to all and all a good night. We're going to talk more about that possibility here in just a moment. But what do you think about the idea? A new holiday tradition. I had a great Chiefsmas last year when the Chiefs went into Pittsburgh and beat the Steelers. Would you like to see that every year, the Chiefs play on Christmas? If so, type HY for hell yes. Type HN for hell no. Would you like to make that a tradition to spend Christmas Day with the Kansas City Chiefs? Weigh in and let us know. We are covering your Kansas City Chiefs each and every day here on the Kansas City Chiefs Report as we bring you our daily news and rumors, live shows each and every Tuesday, breaking news, Q&A mailbags, sometimes 2 and 3 videos a day. If you're a diehard Chiefs fan, you got to be subscribed to the Kansas City Chiefs Report. We are 70,000 subscribers strong and counting, and we want you to be a part of what we're doing here on the channel. Subscribe now for free, youtube.com/ChiefsTV. Turn on notifications so you never miss a moment. Subscribe now. You'll be glad you did. So here is what you need to know on the Christmas front. The Chiefs submitted a request for Christmas games to the NFL, according to reports. In 2025, the number will go up from 2 to 3 games on Christmas this season after we had 2 games on that Wednesday. This year, Christmas falls on a Thursday. So you'll get the 2 games that'll be on Netflix, and then you'll also have the Thursday night Prime Video game as well. So all 3 games will be on streaming services this year. Meanwhile, you go back to last season. That was when the Chiefs were last on Christmas, when they defeated the Pittsburgh Steelers in that matchup on Christmas Day. And the Chiefs, they have the resume to back it up. They are must-see TV in 2024. 4 of the top 5 most watched NFL regular season games involve none other than the Kansas City Chiefs. So it might be good business for the NFL to put the Chiefs on that stage. I like this for the Chiefs as it allows the opportunity to grow the brand and become an essential part of American tradition. I think the Cowboys, part of their allure, their appeal, becoming America's team, was in large part due to the tradition that they established on Thanksgiving of owning that holiday. And maybe the Chiefs could potentially do the same thing here with Christmas, as the Chiefs have kind of taken on that mantle. They have these goals of being the world's team. Maybe Christmas is a good start of a new tradition potentially for the Kansas City Chiefs. For more Chiefs coverage, give me a follow on IG. First 10 people to like that photo and follow me, you'll get a follow back at IG at Tyler Jones Live. There's the photo one more time from San Antonio at the Final Four. Had a great time. Appreciate you joining us. I'm Tyler Jones. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time here on the channel.